Right, so as we all know, healthy eating is everything. Health is everything, right? You know, because if we're healthy, we feel happier, and if we're happier, we feel good, we look good. It kind of carries over to all areas of our life, right? At the end of the day, if we are healthy, right, in order to actually do the things we want to do in life, right, being healthy is going to get us, there a lot faster, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 steps that you must follow in order to actually enjoy healthy eating so you can actually sustain this for life, because it's what we're all here for at the end of the day, right? Right, so the first step is to just enjoy eating healthy foods that you actually enjoy eating, right? Now, it sounds pretty common sense because, at the end of the day, right, it's like take anything in your life, right, that you don't really enjoy doing. Now, chances are that you don't really push yourself very hard in it, or you don't even stick with it because you don't enjoy doing it, right? We'd rather do things we actually enjoy doing, right? So no matter what you've read online, any articles, any videos and that suggest the speed foods, superfoods, any myths or that, it's like scrap it out, right? Because at the end of the day, even if some food may give some benefits towards your health and your body transformation to build muscle, lose fat, at the end of the day, if you don't actually like eating it, you're not going to sustain it. So what is the point of following it, right? Healthy eating should actually take stress away from your life rather than be like an addition to stress in your life, right? It should be an enhancement to your life rather than take away from your life. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, right, the first step is very simple. Just enjoy the foods you actually want to eat to not only just be healthy, but sustain that health and actually sustain being healthy, because that's what's most important, as I've said. The second step is to see food as fuel, right? Now, let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you're low on fuel, right? You need to fill up your car with petrol or diesel, whatever your car is, right? Obviously, it's like, here's the thing, right? Are you gonna fill up your car, right, with good quality fuel, right? Or are you gonna, scrap some bits out that you picked up from the floor and just scrap it in your car engine, right? No, it's like, what are you doing, right? I mean, if you did think of the second option, obviously I'd be very concerned, because we know the answer is obviously the first option, right? It's the same with our body, because at the end of the day, the food we feed our body is ultimately fuel. So if we feed our body with good quality fuel, right, like our cars, it's gonna perform at a high capacity, a high performance, right? We're gonna have more energy, more mood, we're gonna sleep better, we're gonna have less stress, we're gonna be able to build more muscle, lose more fat, the list goes on, right? But if we feed our body with poor fuel, poor quality fuel and bad fuel, ultimately, that's what's gonna lead to, stress, less sleep, right? We're gonna be more tired, more lethargic. So instead of our daily productivity going up with good fuel, it's going to go down if we just, always feel like garbage. Now, yes, of course, like, I'm not suggesting that you got to completely scrap out so-called unhealthy foods, because, moderation is what we actually, should have in order to actually sustain a healthy way of eating, right? You don't want to be that person who goes out to a restaurant with friends and family and like, nope, can't follow that, I'm following a diet, right? Just enjoy yourself, man. Just enjoy yourself, my friend, right? Just understand, though, that, of course, if you want to feel and look your best self, right, and obviously that's going to come through, taking like at least 80 to 90% of your total calorie intake, like week by week, from good quality, nutritious whole foods that are going to best fuel your body to the highest performance, as we said before, comparing our bodies to our car as food, as fuel. Now, understand, it may feel like a process. It may feel like, you may have some resistance to doing it at the start, but trust me, once you start to look and feel like an entirely new man or a woman, depending on, who it is watching this video, right, you're gonna actually, absolutely just love the process, right, of actually just being healthy and healthier, rather than resent the process by, doing the complete opposite of the things I've, mentioned in this video already. Now, moving on to number 3, right? You got to eat based on your personal preference, right? Now, there's a lot of suggestions out there on the internet regarding, the anabolic window, what you should eat before a workout, after a workout, like no carbs after 6 p.m., right? High fat, low fat, you've got to eat 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, 6 meals a day, even 2 meals a day, right? There's just everything out there, right, that you could possibly follow. But here's the thing, at the end of the day, if you do your research, you look at some scientific evidence, right, you'll realize that, a lot of these small little factors that are being like promoted online nowadays, right, they really actually show like very little to no carryover in order to, build more muscle or lose more fat, depending on your goals, because what's most important is what you're doing on a weekly basis, right? Not just like day by day, minute by minute, second by second, you see what I'm saying? Because chances are, if you're watching this video right now, you're a pretty busy individual, right? You've got a job, or you're studying for exams, you may have kids, you may have a husband, wife, whatever you're doing, right? So, in order to actually sustain and enjoy a healthy way of eating, it's like, why not actually eat in a way that actually works with your schedule, rather than against it. You see what I'm saying? So as an example for me, I shared in some of my full day of eating videos last year, intermittent fasting worked really well for me, right? Like intermittent fasting is where, you know, you don't eat anything for like 16 hours, then you eat within like a 8-hour time range. Now that worked really well for me initially, right? Based on my schedule, it just worked fantastically. Whereas, you know, now it got to the point where as my business grew and I was serving more and more clients, right, I realized that for me, the best time to get my workouts in was gonna be first thing every morning. And then that's where I tried doing fasted workouts on an empty stomach. And my workouts sucked, right? So that's where from now, I actually now eat breakfast, right? I mean, yes, there's a load of benefits to intermittent fasting that, but at the end of the day now, it's like, they're no longer really relevant to me at this present moment if I can't actually stick to it, right? So you may be thinking like 3 meals a day or 6 meals a day, right? You know, high carb, low carb, high fat, low fat, anything, right? At the end of the day, you've got to test, you've got to experiment. You've actually got to test it out rather than just thinking and procrastinating on like the perfect solution, because at the end of the day, you're never gonna have the perfect time or the perfect solution right now, right? You've actually got to experiment and see what works for you. So by, you know, figure out what works for you, you stick to that, and then, you know, there's gonna be things that don't work for you, right? So it's a case of just removing them and trying something else and just pivoting and adjusting your approach. That's what it's all about with nutrition, right? You're never gonna have a rigid plan that's gonna work bang on first time. It's like you're always gonna be making tweaks, you know, sometimes more frequently than others, because your body is always constantly adapting, evolving, and changing as a whole, right? Number 4, you want to see nutrition and healthy eating as a lifestyle rather than a diet, right? Now, let's be honest here, everyone here, right? You watching this video, right? Let's be clear, right? First of all, right, how many of us, when we followed a diet, have actually stuck to it, right? Raise your hand if you have, you know, followed a diet and you've stuck to it. How many of you have done it, right? Raise your hand. Right, okay, now what we want to do is now, if you've actually approached fitness and health as a lifestyle, right, in a way in which you actually enjoy to do it, right, and sustain it long term, how many of you have actually, you know, tried that and been able to stick to it? I have, right, I have, not a diet, right, the diet's never really worked for me. A lifestyle is what has worked for me in the long term, because here's the thing, right, let's look at the word diet, right, let's look at the first 3 letters, D-I-E. Right, that's not very pretty, is it? Because as I said, a diet is really a short-term fix that just makes you miserable and resent the process. Whereas a lifestyle, it's really the long-term solution in a way in which you actually enjoy it and can actually stick to it for a lifetime, right? Because at the end of the day, you've got to ask yourself, whatever your goals are, right? As a standard example, someone who wants to lose weight, right? It's a case of like, do you want to, you know, lose 50 pounds like super rapidly and then gain another 50 pounds because it just wasn't sustainable? Or would you rather lose the 50 pounds gradually, right? So long term, you can actually, you know, not only, you know, keep the weight off, but sustain, you know, that way of living, you know, without having to gain the weight back, because, you know, as it's a lifestyle, you can actually stick to it and enjoy the process and actually make progress from there, rather than just going backwards and forwards from all these little diets and such, right? Now, the last step I want to share with you to really enjoy healthy eating is looking at the bigger picture. As we said, we don't want to look at the short term, right? Because we can't stick to it in the long term. We've got to focus on the bigger picture in the long run, right? Because as I said, like with every single client I work with in a one-on-one capacity, right, I always want to know what their why is before I even work with them, right? Before we even consider working together, I want to know what their why is, right? Because, you know, on the surface, right, if we just look at the short term, right, let's say someone who wants to lose weight, they'll just initially say like, I just want to lose some weight and just lose some fat, right? But if we dig a little bit deeper, you know, they ask themselves why they actually want to lose weight and just, you know, dig deeper and deeper, that's where they may come out with something like, you know, I just want to lose some weight because, you know, I want to just feel good in my own body again. You know, I want to play with my kids and not have any back pain or stiff hamstrings, right? I want to be able to go for hikes and do anything else I want in life. Be it, you know, with that said, looking at all those goals, the only way I can actually achieve that is by actually feeling good about myself. And the only way I can actually feel good about myself is actually eating the proper foods I need to achieve my goals, so I'm healthy, feel good, look good, and actually live my best life right now. If we look at that, I'm just like, wow, like without me even speaking a word, I'm just like, wow. You're gonna create a pretty damn awesome transformation of yourself. Now you know what you actually want, looking at the big picture. Because at the end of the day, if someone's why is so strong, it's like their driving force, the stronger driving force, you know, the easier it is you're going to get there, because you're going to stick to it, right? If you lose any motivation, any discipline in that, it's like you're just going to get back on track, because you know, you look at the bigger picture of what you really want beyond just losing weight or whatever your health and fitness goals are. It's like you're gonna stick to it because your why is so important to you. You'll do whatever it damn takes to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So as I said, if you have enjoyed this video, you've gained some value within this video, and you'd actually like more support and guidance in order to really just gain full control of your health, your fitness, and your body as a whole again, regain flexibility, lose fat, and just overall regain control of your fitness, your health, and your physical state at home without having to go to a gym. Of course, I do provide one-on-one coaching through my online coaching program, the Body Transformation Blueprint, right, which is 12 weeks, equivalent to 3 months roughly, right? And so if that is something you'd be interested in, right, then you can actually check out the first link in the description below, or I'll link my website up here, www.jgcalisthenics.co.uk, and we can hop on a call together, and I'd love to chat. I just would love to see where you are right now and where you want to go, and based on what you feel you need right now, I can then establish if I am actually a good fit to be your coach, or if there's actually someone else out there who could actually serve you better to help you create the transformation that you truly want for yourself, right? So that said, if you have enjoyed this video, you like my content, as I said before like a few seconds ago, but regardless, right, give this video a cheeky thumbs up if you like the video, right? I'd greatly appreciate that, to see what videos you enjoy watching most, so I can actually remake those videos to support you to a higher capacity, right? And comment down below. What I'd love to know is that out of these 5 steps I mentioned in this video, which one was most helpful for you? I'd love to know in the comment section below. So, like I said, if you are new to this channel and haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications. And if you feel that a friend or friends, family members, cats, dogs, anyone you feel would actually benefit from this video, make sure to share this with them. And yeah, I believe as that is everything I've covered, right? I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Again, thank you so much for watching, and keep moving forward, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on making your damn gains, my friend, right? Keep moving forward. We got this.